What's good, YouTube? Y'all want to have people asking for your SIGs like this? Then you got to stay for the whole video because we got the best SIGs in the game for 2K23 Season 2. Let's get it. But right before we get to the SIGs, I'm about to show you guys how to score efficiently because I can do that. I'll go 6 for 6, 5 for 5, 9 for 9, whatever to get the win. And there's a few clips of me doing that on the screen right now, scoring effectively, scoring efficiently. They can't guard me. It's unbelievable. It's ridiculous, actually. But when you get these SIGs, when you play the way I play, anything can happen. I know what you're thinking. There's probably a lot of rim running clips, right? But does that really matter? Do you want to win or do you want to lose? In 2K23, rim running is really the easiest thing in the game. Shooting is the only thing that takes still in the entire game. Lockdowns will spam steals. Flashers will run to the rim and just dunk it. They're holding square. They're not even using the dunk meter. They should have just took the dunk meter out of the game. It's just easy money run to the paint. I mean, I can shoot. I mean, you saw that in the clips earlier. But why would you shoot when there's an easy bucket just sitting there waiting for you in the paint? Doesn't make sense. So if you want to score effectively in 2K23, you got to take what the defense gives you. Just take what they give you. If they're playing up, go to the paint. If they're playing back far, take that three. Even if you miss, you had a chance of making it 3 points. Three is always worth more than 2. You got to be able to take advantage of what the defense is giving you, or you're not going to be able to score efficiently. Also, a part of scoring efficiently is hitting your teammates. Hit your teammates, it'll make the game way easier for you. I know all y'all want to do. Y'all want to score 21, score 21, score 21, but that doesn't work for everybody. Not everybody has the skill and the stick to score 21. Pass to your teammates. Your teammates are there to help you. There's 3 people on the court for a reason. Now, I know y'all are probably like, these are just clips of you rim running and you're shooting wide open. Let's see what the defense can actually do. Well, I got a full gameplay coming up of me going 9 for 9, 2 for 2 from 3, 20 points. I did not miss. I scored effectively and efficiently. And if you want to be able to do the same thing, you're going to need my SIGs. My SIGs are the best SIGs in the game, I promise you. I'm gonna throw my SIGs throughout the video and let y'all pick them up. But you're gonna have to watch the whole video to get every single one of my amazing SIGs. If you wanna be able to dribble like me, score like me, you're gonna need them. There's no other way around it. You're gonna have to have great dribble moves, and this was the perfect place to come to find them. So let me start with my dribble moves now. The first dribble move you're gonna need Michael Jordan Dribble Style. Michael Jordan Dribble Style is one of the fastest animations in the game. It gives you the fastest animations by far. There's nothing even close to it. You can burst out of almost every move you do, and all the defenders can do is stand there and watch you work. All they're gonna be able to do is nothing, literally nothing. It's actually insane how much speed this dribble style has. It's really ridiculous. You can burst out of a hesitation. You can burst out of a crossover. You can burst out of a between the legs. You can burst out of a behind the back. It's literally ridiculous. Everything you do that's a standing animation, they're way faster, and this is by far the best thing in the game for standing animation. Also, as you can see from the clips, I mostly use ISO. Of course, I can score off of screens. I can score off the ball. You gotta learn how to be able to do multiple things in the game. People will be like, oh, all you're doing is ISO. Oh, all you're doing is using screens. Well, why can't you do more than one thing? You gotta be able to adapt to the situation that you're in. Whatever the game flows into is exactly what you're gonna have to be able to do. You have to be able to adapt in 2K23. The defense is really overpowered if you really think about it. Lockdowns will spam you from full court. From the inbounds in this game are actually ridiculous when you think about it. They'll have 2 lockdowns sitting there spamming at the inbound. How can you inbound over 2 lockdowns? I think 2K should do something about that. But back to the SIGs. The next thing you're gonna need is signature size up TRACY McGrady. This TRACY McGrady gives me some of the best R2 standing animations. All you gotta do is hold R2, flick up on the stick, you're gonna be doing some of the best moves to get you space into either the 3 or the paint. What you can do out of it is you can hold R2, flick up on the right stick, it's gonna give you a big crossover. If you flick up again, it'll give you a little snatchback. If you back step off of that snatchback, you'll be wide for a 3. Or if they pull up, you can run straight to the paint, right by them, and get an easy dunk. It's really easy, actually. Speaking of easy, why is it so easy to run by players in this game? Clamps is almost non-existent. It feels like all we can do on defense is get a steal or run straight back to the paint if they're driving and try to get a contest. It's absolutely ridiculous. Clamps is way better than every other 2K, and I think Clamps needs a pretty decent sized buff, especially if they're gonna go nerfing Glove. Glove is pretty ridiculous as it is right now. I think that Glove doesn't need to be touched, but maybe Unfuckable does. Hopefully there's some updates coming to the gameplay soon. So far from what I've seen, they're not updating much in the gameplay. They're updating weird stuff. It's like, what are they doing? We really need help with this game right now. Even though the game is pretty close to being one of the best 2Ks I've ever played, and I've been playing for a long time, but it can still use some help. Just because it's one of the best doesn't mean it doesn't need help. Everything can get better. Nothing's perfect, and this game surely isn't. But let's get right to the next SIG. What we're gonna be using is LeBron James Size of Escape package. Obviously, the Size of Escape packages for 6'9s really aren't that good right now. We just don't have high enough ball control to use Damian Lillard, which is what we should be using. But since we don't get that, LeBron James gives that big step back from AI animations and other 2Ks, and that's just the best thing to use. Being able to do that large step back gives us so much space going back to the 3-point line that they have to move up, or we can shoot it wide open. And really, it's one of the easiest moves to use, and I know y'all seen it being spammed. A lot of people just spam it over and over again. I wouldn't personally do that. It doesn't really work as well. But I mean, if that's what you do, get buckets with it. I don't care. Now, the next drill move, I can't lie to y'all. Caesar the guy really put me onto this. He's obviously the best dribbler in the 2K community, and he's very efficient at it too. The next move is the Russell Westbrook moving crossover. It's just one of the best moving crossovers in the game by far. You get so much speed with it. It gives you a big animation going left or right out of the crossover, and it gives you so much room to maneuver. It's just a large crossover that gives you so much space, and you'll be so much farther than you were without using it. And all the other crossovers in the game don't really seem to compete. I haven't really seen anything else in the game that's anywhere near as quick or gives you as much space as Russell Westbrook. And next we got the moving behind the back, Zach LaVine. Sadly, 6'9s don't get Damian Lillard, which is easily, by far, the best behind the back in the game because it sends you straight out going forward of the behind the back. But Zach LaVine is the second best thing we got. I haven't seen anything that gives you as much space as Zach LaVine. It's not the fastest behind the back in the game because that's Damian Lillard, but it's good enough for what we have right now, and I can't see anything better than it. There's just nothing else in the game that compares to Zach LaVine for 6'9s, and if you're using a 6'9, Zach LaVine's definitely the way to go. Then we got the moving spin basic. The basic spin has been the best spin in the game for years. Easily the best move in the game, actually. The finish just can't guard you. You're 6'9 and you're spinning back to the 3 at that speed. It makes no sense. It's actually ridiculous. There's even a spam where you can spin back and spin forward and spin back and spin forward. Like, what is that? The next move we have is the LUKA DONCIC Stepback. The moving step back LUKA DONCIC is easily the best one in the game. Yeah, normal gives you the Asta slide, but does that really matter? And that's the end of the video, man. Those are all the SIGs. If y'all put those things on, you're gonna be the best players in the game, I promise you. All you gotta do is put in the work. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and put in the comments if you made it this far. RNS SIGs. Y'all know what that means. Let's get it.